What's on YouTube? It's PTT back at it with another Destiny 2 video. Today guys, we are talking about farming and cheesing the Nightfall in the most effective and quickest way possible. I will leave a link in the description box down below to a Reddit thread where this was put out. I've gone and tested it myself and it is absolutely insane. Like, if you're wanting to do the rat quest and you're struggling to do it in the timer, you definitely want to use this strategy. If you're just struggling in general, you want to use this strategy. And if you just want to farm the Nightfall because you can get some very good drops from it and you get an awful lot of tokens to hand into Zavala, then again, use this method. But without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into it. As you all know, in the Nightfall, elemental burns rotate: solar, arc and void. From time to time, it will come up on screen and say solar burn, arc burn or void burn. As it swaps through the elements, then the correct elemental burn does an awful lot of damage. The other elemental burns don't do so much damage. So, as an example, when it comes up as solar burn, if you don't have a solar burn weapon, you should only be using your kinetic weapon because you are just wasting your energy ammo because it really doesn't do enough damage. So, that being said, there is a very optimal way to set up your fire team so you can do maximum damage on every single phase with every single elemental burn and nuke the boss in like 10 seconds flat, and that is what I'm going to tell you now. So, you have 3 players on your fire team. Player number 1, you want to have a void secondary weapon and an arc heavy weapon. Player number 2, you are going to want an arc secondary and a solar heavy. And player number 3, you're going to want a solar secondary and a void heavy. The reason you do this guys is because then on every elemental phase there are 2 members of the fire team that are using the correct element and 1 person using kinetic. Example then, it's void burn. Player 1 will use their void secondary while player 3 uses the void heavy. If it is arc, player number 2 would use their arc secondary, player 1 would use the arc heavy and player 3 would use their kinetic, and obviously the same goes with void. Now it gets a little bit confusing here, because you might think, okay, if that's the case, then we all want different supers as well. One runs void, one runs arc, one runs solar. You would be wrong, guys. What you want to do is everybody run arc. So if you're a Titan, you want Striker. If you are a Warlock, you want Stormcaller. And if you're a Hunter, then you want, is it Arc Dancer or Arc Strider? I really don't play with it other than for this video. So I think that's actually the first time I've really used it. But yeah, you want all Arc subclasses. Now the reason you want this, guys, is because each Arc subclass super is a roaming super. It's not a stationary super, it is a roaming super, right? And that means you can do an awful lot of damage. So what you want to do is make your way to the final boss, alternating between all of your burns with your team and obviously using a kinetic weapon when it isn't your time to make the most out of the burn. Then when you get to the final boss room, take out his turrets, but don't damage him. If you do any damage to him, there's a possibility he will teleport up onto his platform with his shield around him and you've pretty much ruined it, okay? So don't do any damage, just take out the turrets. Then, as soon as it says it has swapped to arc power, so arc power surges through you, all 3 of you pop your super and absolutely annihilate him, rip him a new one, and kill him in like 10 seconds flat. It is crazy, guys. Like I said, we have done this several times now just to check it. It works every single time. As you can see, we finish our Nightfall with an awful lot of time left on the timer. So, you know, as I said before, this is very good if you want to do the Rat King quest. This is very good if you're struggling at all with the Nightfall or you just want to farm it for, you know, Vanguard tokens to hand into Zavala, getting a lot of legendary engrams that could drop exotics. There you have it, guys. That is how you farm / cheese / annihilate the Nightfall. If you liked the video and found it helpful, drop a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know all and any of your thoughts in the comment section down below. But for now, Guardians, as always, thank you very much for watching, and until the next one, I'll catch you all soon.